According to analysts, much effort now should be on redesigning the world's economies for safer environment, placing emphasis on high resilience, low carbon and high growth. But for this to be achieved, financing is key.
We see that the world needs massive amounts of investments. Over the next 2 decades, half of world GDP, that's huge. And money is shy, it's not going to go everywhere. We need, for policymakers, if they want to have investments in their country, to have solid, robust framework.
Many of the participants here agree the lack of a globally agreed framework for carbon pricing will impede investments from flowing into clean energy and low carbon projects. And the developing world, including Africa, is finding it almost unimaginable to inject funding in this relatively unknown area.
I think Africa cannot be expected to wait for development and only have clean technologies. I think it should have the mix, but there are ways to do that have less impact on climate change, and in the medium to longer term will be more in the interest, the economic and social interest of countries in Africa.
What this therefore means is that policymakers in Africa must refocus to matters of environment. When heads of state and ministers meet by the end of next week, they will have plenty on their tables to deliberate on. The hope is simple: striking a legally binding agreement on climate change. And if this happens, the Warsaw Climate Change Conference will be remembered in history for perhaps saving the world. Well, at least on papers. Girum, Chala, CCTV, Warsaw, Poland.